Productions.
Yeah. And we want you to come to a gala.
And a feature presentation of
Anansi.
Once upon a time, there was a clever, tricksy sprite called Anansi who lived in the forest of storms.
I am Anansi, small and quick. Some folk are bigger, but usually thick. A crafty spider is what I am. I am never without the smartest plan.
Sweet talking me, Anansi.
If you've a thirst, get there first. If there's liquor, get there quicker. But if there's a prize, improvise.
And there is a prize, so let's improvise. Show me your best animal in the count of 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put your eyes and face your breath. My friend's coming! My friend's coming!
I'll suck out your eyes and empty your veins. I'll toss in your guts and feast on your
It's a mystical, sire. That huge man-crow bird eating up the whole world and everything.
Don't tell them the whole proclamation. I'm supposed to tell them. I'm supposed to be king. I'm king.
Mission?
Impact.
Mission?
Impact.
Mission?
Impact.
Mission?
Impact. Going, slow.
Milwaz Productions celebrates 10 years of theatre with Anansi, a bold retelling of Caribbean folklore rooted in culture, resistance and survival, and I dare say an apt demonstration of confidence being everything. This morning, joining us in studio is director and founder Janieka Tudor-Baptiste and young actress, I'll say rising star, T'Xaiyan Exoudos Unique Cain. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning, thank you.
Well, thank you for coming. I can only imagine the rehearsals must be going. We see the energy. But before we get into the rehearsals, let's go back to Milwaz. This is your 10th year. Janieka, what inspired you to start Milwaz Productions?
Well, of course, there's this dying, I have to say, phenomenon or perception that literature is dying. If you look at the humanities at the universities, persons are hardly selecting the degree program, and that happens, of course, all the way to secondary school. Students are not selecting it for Form 4 and 5. A lot of schools don't have it as compulsory. Sixth form classes are relatively small. Sometimes it's one student, two students doing literature. And therefore, I have had a very burning passion to just ensure that literature stays alive and well and breathing.
Yeah.
Because, of course, all of the skills that a young person develops just from being exposed to the subject.
Yeah, and there's no doubt. I mean, we can see that on the screen. And if that is just from rehearsals, one can only imagine what it's going to be like on stage. T'Xaiyan, welcome again. Now, let's talk a little bit about you and your role in this. How did it feel when you got the part?
It was exciting. Like, I was on top of the moon. I didn't know, like, I didn't know what to do. I was screaming. And I really love Milwaz.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about the character that you play?
Yeah, I play about a girl in a slave ship.
Okay. And what was it like preparing for that role?
Well, I must say, we was training and training until Miss told me, they taught me how to, what's the word? To show my emotions. They taught me how to do it.
Yeah.
It was really fun though.
Yeah. It looks like it was fun from what we've seen. It
Yes.
looks like you're having a great time. And it's really, we can see that it's helped with the way that you interact with everybody. So we're going to talk about the future in a little bit because I know you have big plans. But before we get to that, let's get to the immediate future because, of course, it's happening on the 10th of August. And you're having, is the Theatre and Ties Gala, correct?
Yes.
Can you give us some more details about that?
Sure. So traditionally, you attend a theatre show, you just come, you give your tickets, yes, front of house. Exciting, yes, maybe just a character board. But of course, in the whole vein of celebrating, and of course, with all that we've been through, the thousands of students we've interacted with, the thousands of teachers, we have decided that we want to do this in fine style. Like, we want to just shut everything down. People who are accustomed working, they're not going to work, they're going to dress up, and they're going to come and view Anansi. So it's a black and white affair, which is actually our logo. It's black and white, and we encourage guests to dress in black and white. And of course, it's theater. And you're going to have some entertainment, some bites, some drinks. We like to say drinks. And of course, just have a good time celebrating the 10-year journey of Milwaz Productions.
What inspired the selection of Anansi?
Because it's on the syllabus.
Yeah.
It is on the syllabus, and teachers have been asking us. We usually run a Shakespeare festival in October every year, and they have been asking, when are you all doing Anansi? Because of course the alternative of the 12th night Shakespearean play is Anansi, and a lot of students struggle with the Shakespeare, and therefore they've been really requesting the modern play Anansi. So we decided to jump in there and give them an Anansi this year.
I mean, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it. That is for sure. You just said that you love Milwaz.
Yeah.
What do you love about it the most, and why?
Well, Milwaz family had allowed me to feel comfortable. They taught me how to show my emotions, to connect with my character.
And do you have a favorite part of your character?
No, I don't. I like everything.
You like everything?
Yes.
Well, that's beautiful. So tell us what you would like to do in the future.
Still deciding.
You're still deciding?
Yes.
Do you think acting may be a part of your future?
Yes, it will as well.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you on stage and on screen too one day. What has it been like seeing her journey through the production?
It has been amazing. I always commend her mom, because this young lady is not only involved in Milwaz Productions, it's Best Village, it's dance, and sometimes she's running out of one rehearsal, coming in her dance clothes straight into this rehearsal. Then she has tests, and she does the test the next day, and it's really inspiring to see her this young, this bold, this confident, this assertive, and of course having the support system that she has. I think her parents are doing an amazing job in supporting her in that capacity, and that's what Milwaz is about.
Yeah.
It's the first time we have had this very young actor. She's 8 years old, and of course we're hoping that she will stay with us probably for another 10 years.
Yeah, man.
So we're investing in that way.
100%. So how do you balance everything? Because from what we've just heard, you're going to school, you have Best Village, you have tests, you have a good support system. Good morning to mommy, because mommy is right here. But what about you? How do you find that time to just relax?
It's a time to play, and it's a time to do schoolwork. And all these activities that I am doing is just like playing for me. Time to play and do schoolwork.
Wise words, and words that you can definitely teach some of us adults as well, because we need to learn that. All right, so we've spoken about theatres and ties, the fact that it's something, it's black and white themed, as you would have mentioned, formal. What is up next for Milwaz after this?
What is up next is that we're diving straight into our Shakespeare Festival in October. That's taking us, we're doing one in the East, we're doing one in Naparima Bowl, and we're also going to Tobago. Thereafter, we are heading to London, England, and Italy, where we are going to go to the World Shakespeare Congress. So we are hoping to take at least about 45 persons with us, teachers, students, members of our company. Last time we went to the Royal Shakespeare Centre, we would have carried 52 persons, and that was last year, April.
Yeah.
And this year we're going in July 2026 to the World Shakespeare Congress. So we're looking forward to that. So it's very packed, it's full. We're hoping to raise some funds, get some sponsors on board to support us as well. But all in all, get 45 young people across to Italy to the World Shakespeare Congress. That's our goal post the gala.
This is incredible, because it shows that you don't just have this development of community and individual and family, but you're also, of course, going out internationally to show the world, but also show the world what Trinidad and Tobago has to offer as well. When you first started Milwaz, did you see Milwaz where it is today?
No, I didn't. And in fact, I am just, because I also teach.
Yeah.
I teach. I used to teach at Bishop Anansi Trinity Colleges, and now I teach at Bishop Port of Spain. And I had no idea. In fact, I feel like I can leave teaching in the morning and do this full time. Let's do this.
That is such a
Because I'm very
blessing.
passionate about it, and I can see where God is going to take us in the future, and we're all excited about it.
I mean, the energy is palpable, and just seeing the potential that you have and what you brought on set this morning, it is one of those don't miss events. Where can we get more information?
So you can follow us on Instagram, Milwaz Productions, follow us on Facebook, follow us on TikTok. We have a very active social media, and of course, go go directly to our website, milwazproductions.com. Everything that you need is there.
Excellent. So make sure that you follow them on social media. Before we close our conversation, though, what is the one thing that you are looking forward to after this production is finished?
I'm looking forward to stay with Milwaz. I want to, like next year, if we're having it next year again, I am auditioning to come Milwaz because I love Milwaz. That's the thing about it. Milwaz is amazing.
So if anybody watching right now who wants to get involved in Milwaz, but they're a little nervous, what would you say to them?
No need to be nervous.
That's life advice. No need to be nervous. Thank you so much for joining us. Looking forward to seeing you on stage, break a leg, and thank you for joining us as well. It's a pleasure to have you both. You don't want to miss what's happening at Milwaz Productions right here in Trinidad and Tobago on the 10th of August. Follow them on all social media platforms because trust and believe it will be unforgettable. Stay tuned. Your birthdays are coming up right after this break.
She must have to